It has indeed been a long journey. We've all gone through different experiences, different issues in life. But we thank God for the fact that we can once again come together and share joy after 40 years of leaving this great school. So I'd like to call on our national president, Mr. Patrick Doyle, to give us a keynote address.
Great conquerors, let me, usually I talk for a living. But all those times when I talk, I usually get a check before or after the talk. So I know I haven't got a check before. But I'm sure I can count on you for a check after the talk. The check doesn't have to be for cash. It will be for commitment. So, am I going to get a commitment check from the great 82 Brigade? Thank you very much. What I want to talk about is a new vision for our association. And I've been consulting with some of our very, very influential old boys. One of whom is Sylvester Ajibola. And in my consultations with all of them, I realized that we need a new vision that we must all embrace. And it's important that we have to articulate the vision together. It is not the responsibility of the National Executive to foist a vision on the membership. It is the duty of all of us together to articulate that vision and to make that vision something that everybody has ownership of. And I am proud to say that in the course of my consultations, I have distilled some things. I've tried to put them down. So, we need a new vision that will be connecting the past and present to the future of the role of the St. Philip's College Old Boys Association. The new vision is important because it will help us forge a strategy for the execution and the implementation and governance of all the things that we hold dear and that we have identified as goals for this association. One, or perhaps the most important thing in what we want to do is to find a way of sustainably funding the association for the association to meet its mandate to the school and to members. A lot of people will recall that sometime last year, in the course of campaigning for the National Executive, I started a phrase, meaning, leave no conqueror behind. In this room, it is clear that all the men in this room, members of the 82 set, you all look like you are prosperous and that you are doing well. But I'm sure there are a few of us in your set, in my set, in every set, who have been left behind. It is our duty as brothers to make sure that nobody is left so far behind that we will describe that person as indigent. But we do have those people in our midst, and it's our duty to take care of them. But it is not a duty that we are going to leave to individuals, because there are a few of us in the various sets who are, your chairman said the reunion in 2019 was financed by 6 people. A lot of the developments that you have seen, and I understand you went on the tour of the school and see the facilities. This school is much better infrastructurally than when we left it. There's no doubt about that. But you also know that it was not government that did it. But you also know that it was not the Old Boys Association that did it as a a body. It was individuals, selected individuals that did it. And we cannot continue to be depending on the generosity of selected individuals. One of them is a member of your sect, and I'd like to use this opportunity to publicly thank him. I don't know if he's here. Mr. Norris Quakers. He's a member of this sect. Please let us applaud him. But as an association and as proud Fiberians and conquerors, the day of depending on the generosity of a few conquerors should be over. We should find a way of sustainably funding the association so that when milestones are marked in the school in future, all of us will be able to say we played our part. It is in this direction that I would like to sensitize you to the need for us to have what I call an endowment fund. An endowment fund will help us, and we can also put all the checks and balances in place to see that that endowment fund is used strictly for the development of the school and the welfare of members. And it's very easy. If, for instance, from my casual calculation, there should be at least 8,000 members of this association. If you want to give from the first set to the present set, and I said that because in reality we're talking about 20,000. Because there was a time in this school, when I was in this school, I'm sure when you were in this school, each class didn't have more than 35 students. And we didn't have more than 4 arms for each class. So at one time was our population more than 800 for many years. But it got to a point where we were having a population of 5,000 students in some years, graduating years. So but if we just use a baseline of 8,000 students, and if we do ourselves a very simple thing, get an app. That the same app that I use for my Netflix, that every month Netflix will just check off my subscription. And my Netflix subscription is about, I can't remember, 5,000 or something. Then on top of that, I have subscription for my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi subscription is 11,000. I know that because I paid today. 11,800 and something, fiber one. So the technology for us to sustainably finance and fund this organization is available. What was lacking now is the will. I circulated a letter recently asking that we all pay our annual dues for 2022 as we're about to hold an emergency, extraordinary general meeting for the ratification of our new constitution. You understand? But the reception has been very, very muted. I believe only the 84 cent, and I got a commitment from Sylvester Ibola that the 82 cents will follow through and make sure that the dues are paid up, so we can all participate in the extraordinary general meeting. So that's done. But if we have an app that automatically checks off the dues monthly, 1,000 naira. If you can pay 11,000 naira for Wi-Fi and 5,000 naira for Netflix, 1,000 naira a month checked off once you download the app, shouldn't be too much. So these are the ideas that we are playing with. But we don't even want that money to be resident in the association's bank account. We want monies like that to go straight to a, fund management firm, fund managers, who will invest those funds. Because, mark my words, I said, if we get just 4,000 people paying 1,000 a month, that's 4 million a month. And all of those money goes to a fund manager who will use it to, I don't understand finance. I'm a broadcaster and creative person. But what I heard from people who understand finance is that is a tiny sum of money that over time, when traded with, what is that what we call it? When invested, will yield a good sum of money that can be used for the school. And then again, the yield, the dividend, is it dividend called it? The interest or the whatever, does not even have to go back to the association. You will set up a body of very, very respected librarians to supervise the fund that is with the investment company. And we are blessed. We have people like Deji Ali, the chairman of ARM. We have people like there's a gentleman, Emeka Obiaku, who is the deputy managing director of Wema Bank. We have what's been about this, the former Central Bank man, Peter Amango, the chairman of Global Bank. These are respected people who can supervise on behalf of the association the operations of the investment fund managers and deploy it in a way that will be beneficial to all. And so, in other words, we are the trustees of the endowment fund. This way, all the bickering about the association chopping or not chopping money is over. So, anybody who's president of the association will more or less be an inspirational leader, a ceremonial leader, and will be attending nice establish like this reunion, and we will chop, we will dance, and we will just have fun. So all the tension will be over, but the school will be in a better position. So all those people say aye, all those against say nay. Okay, so I believe it is carried. So what the eyes have it, and the nose too. So I just want to say this, yes, you are the first set of people where I will articulate this vision with. And I would like you to become ambassadors to talk to your colleagues in other sets and let them in on this, because at the appropriate time we're going to have what I call a town hall meeting of all sets. I will re-echo this at the next extraordinary general meeting, where there will be more concurrence gathered. But I am hoping, and we will continue to have engagements such as this, because my ideas are coming straight from the head of a financial illiterate that I am. But I am sure amongst you are some financial gurus. So please, I give you this idea. Please articulate it, polish it, make it what you call it, feasible and viable, and let us together. Let us, sir. Okay, they call it, he wants a year. Don't give him. Don't give him. Don't give him. So let us together work to make Fimbas work. Do we have a deal?